big things here, as the console says good luck, have fun, which is interesting. It is interesting. Yeah. So hello Valve, also watching. So we are in the mid lane gonna be having Demon playing his Magnus, and on the bottom lane we'll be seeing Bamboo on his Batrider. Bamboo will be facing Fada. Fada on the bottom lane will be on the suicide lane, with Lifestealer in the mid lane up against the Magnus played by Koikfa. On the top lane we'll be having Black playing the Alchemist and Cinderin on the Jakiro, and last but not least it is Pass on the Shadow Demon. So that is going to be a bit of a safe trial, and of course with the Shadow Demon there it's extra safe, even though he has to be very careful about his positioning. Oh, dual breath. It's the first one that Cinderin skilled. No Ice Path though. Black gonna be charging up his stun, gonna be landing it up on Fear. Fear taking a lot of harassment from that, but will be able to stay alive. Is of course a very tanky hero, and Black getting an enfeeble means that he is kind of useless. As we see Fear getting a bit more HP with that decay. Counter ward is still there. Let's see what EG can still do, if they still want to do something or not. There is an unstable concoction again if they want to. Disruption is there, still no Ice Path though. Dual Breath is there, and Black charging up his stun. Who is he gonna go for? Is it gonna be Beatis? Yes it is. That's the target that he can actually kill, even though the Enfeeble is hurting him. Doesn't matter, or does it? Cinderin has still got a Dual Breath if he gets in range, which he doesn't, and he backs off a bit by trying. It is gonna be another unstable concoction. Dual Breath still hits there, and that's gonna be the first blood. Goes the way of Black, goes the way of Mouz. It is gonna be Cinderin that is running for his life right now, should be able to do this, and Jo can't get the Gemini attack because he didn't skill that. He only got himself the Shikushi at level 1. So aggressive trialing takes the first loss, and Mouz gonna be very happy with that. They did lose a lot of last hits from that. They did also have a very big creep wave pushing in towards the tower with that as well, so missing a bit more experience there, but they will be happy with getting the first blood. More importantly, they will be happy with getting the first blood up on Black, who is of course the one that's supposed to be carrying this game for Mouse Sports. Shikushi, that's how you say it. That's actually how you say it, people. Shikushi. Deal with it.
In your dreams.
In my dreams. In the meantime, of course, mid lane. Haste Rune up for Magnus. 14 for 1 on last hits, with Koikfa sitting on 9 for 2, so Demon getting a bit ahead here. On the bottom lane we have Bamboo sitting on 7 for 4, with Fada sitting on 5 for 0, so both not really doing that well, I have to say. But Bamboo slightly ahead, not really that much though, not really something that you can really, you know, build on, kind of, as we are going to be seeing the Caterpillar crawl towards Demon, and will be able to back himself up. No Flying Courier just yet at 3 minutes in, but that's the result of the aggressive trialing. Gonna have to deal with that one. The upgraded courier is of course Bane's responsibility in this case. Does just do it, just used all his gold for it. But he died, he was the first blood. So kinda shutting him down slightly, so that's that done, as we see that Black is just trying to wait until the creep wave comes by, and that is right now. I'm gonna be happy with that, as Pass also takes some experience from the creeps. They were able to counterward the counterward once again. And we are gonna see another counterward to counterward the counterward that was used to counterward the counterward. Yeah. Ooh, great. Amazing. Black sitting on 3 last hits only. It's kind of sad, like he picked up his Grievel's Greed, which is great, you know, amazing. He can get so much more out of his last hits, but you know, he has to actually last hit for that. Right now, he's not really doing that. Jo, however, is 14 for 4, so doing really well for himself. Invis rune by Demon. If he can still hold on to that until he's level 6, he might be able to get something big done, though. Of course, a missing Magnus from a mid lane is kind of obvious. So if he does go missing, of course, Mouse Sports are going to be expecting to have him roaming around, and they will be playing it extra safe. As, well, the aggressive trialing here from EG, they are allowing Jo to farm freely. But they're not really doing anything more. Like, they're still having Black get experience, and even though he's not getting farm, experience is still okay to get as long as you don't die on aggressive trialing, and he actually got himself a kill, so, you know, not doing too bad for himself, I have to say. Disruption. Charging up the stun for Black. Ice Path gonna hit. Jo, trouble. No sentry ward though. Now it is there, but they hit the stun on Fear. Black gonna be running. Stick charge is being used. Dual breath trying to slow everybody down. Black still has his health. Will be able to use it. Cinnamon actually the tombstone hurting him so much. And the stick charge is gonna be there. Ice Path is gonna try to help out, but it's not gonna be enough anymore. And it is gonna be B-Diz that is able to pick up that kill. And all of a sudden, aggressive tri lane. Well, I have to say they were the ones to get aggressed on. Mouse Sports were the ones to initiate. But it is EG that takes the fruits of the labor of Mouse Sports. Oh my god, I never used that one before. We'll use it more. Gonna be seeing Bamboo. 21 for 9 last hits. He is really doing really well. Fada not able to do that well though. I mean, he was probably hoping for a bit more of an even lane, because Puck without a Blink Dagger is really not too great of a thing. I mean, you need to get a bit of gold up. That's why you normally see Puck solo mid. But maybe he can make something happen on the map as the rune goes top. And then again, it is Demon that picks it up. A double damage rune this time with Koikfa sitting on very low HP. Has got himself phase boots and has got himself level 6 as well. Should not die for now. And he is going to actually roam inside the jungle to get himself an infest out to make sure he gets on full HP again. There we go. And of course, I didn't really mention it, but we saw it already. The disruption is not only nice with the Ice Path, but also with the charge up stun from Black, giving him some time to charge up his stun a bit. Demon roaming around, walking past the wards. Everybody sees him, so I don't think he is going to be able to do anything. I mean, it's kind of obvious if you walk past the creep wave. So I'm not quite sure what he is expecting here, or if he thought he was invisible or something. He's not. Maybe they just want to dive, and they might be able to even. No, he TP's back middle. Awkward. He's gonna find Koikfa there. Of course, he has got an RP. Ooh! Almost used it there. But, just a bit of a threat. Just a bit of a threat. Disruption. Soul Catcher. They want to go for Fear. Black already charging up his stun, but gets put in a nightmare. Gets taken over by the zombie, though. The stun hits upon Fear. Can they get him down? It is the Undying. He does do his name justice. They need a lot of damage for that, but Koikfa comes in and helps out. It is gonna be Fear that goes down. It's gonna be Pasta picks up the damage, and no extra support because the TP was still on cooldown on the Magnus, so he couldn't do anything. So he is just gonna be popping his DD rune and is gonna be trying to push the tower a bit. Otherwise, he was able to help out, but no can do right now. And by the way, there was a counter word again just a moment ago to counter word the counter word. The counter word of the counter word. The counter word of the counter word that was placed before that other counter word that was placed to counter word the things. Anyways. Stun. Nope. I know. I just wanted to say that. It was funny. And it actually worked. As in, I was telling the truth. I wasn't saying it one time too much. Because there were a couple of words. I'm sorry, I just like to do that. Mind games of my own. And if nobody else enjoys them, at least I do, and which is the most important thing. No offense. No offense. In the meantime, Demon still has that RP waiting for him with a haste rune. Might be able to do something spectacular. I have to say, all games that we've seen today with EG are fairly careful. EG playing very calculated Dota, and there hasn't been that many overextensions and therefore not that many kills, and that is something that for EG, the team that is known for throwing, a team that is known for high risk, high reward, it's kind of unusual. It's working out amazingly well. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are doing really well, but it's also making for a bit of a stale Dota. Well, stale, so is probably the right word. Quiet Dota. Quiet Dota is what it is. Black, of course, he likes quiet Dota. He wants to just farm, and he's gonna be able to continue to do that as soon as EG decides to leave the lane. In the meantime, EG, I mean, the toll of going from the aggressive trial lane is there. I mean, they're still level 5, while Black actually level 6. There we go. Now making my point. Thank you. So we do have 5 heroes now from EG on the top lane, including the Magnus and also the TP in from the Bat Rider, who has got himself the lasso, and he flies and he comes, and they're gonna go for Black. Disruption is there, Soul Catcher as well. Black is gonna be the target for the lasso. He's just running for his life, so they try to go for the supports instead. Gonna be finding the Magnus first though. It is gonna be Fada that came in to help kill off that one. There's the last two up on Quickfire, but there's no real damage coming off as we see the Kiro going down. 2 heroes down on the side. Actually 1 for 1. Mousesports taking down the Magnus and the Jakiro going down on the side of Mousesports. Black charging up another stun, still alive for now. Quickfire running for his life. He's gonna be landing a stun there up on Beatus from Black. There goes the RP only up on Fada, but it's gonna be enough. No, the disruption comes in. Nice ice path though from Synderen coming in as well. Stick charges keeping Fada up for now. Fade goes down still. Phase shift that was, and it's gonna be Bamboo that's gonna be stunned up. Mousesports not done just yet. It is 3 for 5 right now. It is gonna change. It is gonna change, or is it not? Or is it not? Bad Rider 48 HP. The creeps can't chase and they can't get him anymore. Holy crap. It was of course 2 to 1, I think, on the kill score, and now 3 to 5. So it's in favor of Mousesports. And there were some buybacks used as well. Magnus actually bought back. Went down, of course, before the RP went down. We do have the Mousesports tower going down though. EG doing that one. So EG getting ahead there, even though not ahead on kills, but with that tower. That is actually getting ahead a bit. Experience graph though, with kills going the way of Mousesports. Going the way of Mousesports as well. As actually Weaver, he stuck around and Black was happy with that one. Was able to just solo kill him even without a sentry ward. Kinda nice, kinda bad from Jo though. He has already ruined his record right now. This was the first time that he died in 3 games that he's played today. Imagine that. And he just goes down to a solo alchemist from a stun that gets charged up that he can actually dodge when a time lapse was actually on the board. How hard the mighty can fall. Ooh, smoke gets popped off. Bamboo realizing he's not alone. And Fada and Pus, well, they're of course on their way towards the bottom lane. We're gonna be finding this actually disruption. There we go. And that's gonna be also Quickfire trying to help out. The TP is not gonna be in time, and actually Synderen just in case the ice path over the top. In the meantime, on the middle lane is gonna be EG pushing it a bit. We do have Quickfire TPing back as well, actually, as Synderen. He is gonna be TPing to the tier 2 just to be able to make Quickfire safe, just in case. But it wasn't actually needed. And EG actually behind on the kill score. It's been a while since we've seen that one. Mousesports really want to force out a game number 3 here. Whoa, something fell down. Well, it's okay. I'll live. And I think there's something that fell down also lives, so that's also good. Bamboo building towards his Blink Dagger. I'm gonna be having 300 gold needed to be able to get that. And he'll be stacking neutrals to get that as well, as we have a smoke up. Demon, Fear, Beatus, roaming top. There's nobody there though. We see the minimap. We see Mousesports is kinda safe, apart from maybe Synderen. I'm not sure what Synderen is thinking here, actually. But he is gonna be the target. It is daytime. I think they do see him. Yeah, they're gonna. Here comes the Nightmare to set him up. It's a lot of heroes used to just get Synderen though. Even the Tombstone. Still lands an ice path before he dies. Admirable, but not able to get himself out of there. No surprise. And at least gave his life for Mousesports, for Black, I guess. I mean, if it was Black that they caught, he would have died as well, even with their chemical rage and everything. But they found Synderen first, so Synderen is the one to die. And the one to tank it all up. That was, of course, an attempt to try and find also something that was worthy of an RP. As Demon had that one in the pocket, still has it. Maybe he's gonna be able to do a bit more now that Bamboo has got himself the Blink Dagger, so the initiation is there. Because right now, EG, I feel like they should be making their move a bit. They're up against an Alchemist and a Lifestealer with a Weaver and Magnus / Bad Rider. They can't get this late game. They need to get this like mid game. They need to get their team fights going. Almost Blink Dagger up on Demon. Maybe they want to wait for that one. Quickfire in the meantime having his drums complete. There's 3 heroes here for Mousesports with Synderen and Past hanging around just in case. And EG roaming again. Gonna be having 5 heroes mid once more with on the top. Also Jo coming around. Demon the one to just continue to land those shockwaves. And Blink Lasso. Hello, Koikva. Welcome to the party. Here comes the RP. No, Ice Path first, Disruption after. And there is no RP just yet. And it is gonna be a Fiend's Grip maybe up on Fada. Holding Fada in place. Beat is. How long can he stand here with Bash banging on him? There's the RP. There's the score as well. Gonna hit on 3. And it is gonna be Black that still is able to land his stun on 3 as well. It is gonna be Koikva with an infest out. Is it gonna be enough? It's 2 for 2 for now. Black running for his life. Is gonna be trying to take... Well... He's gonna be trying to survive, won't be able to do that. Alchemist goes down, Lifestealer goes down. It is 4 heroes dead on the side of Mouse Sports as we see Pass, the last one surviving, going down as well. That is 5 heroes for 2 with the RP, the one to turn it around. Of course the stun from Black was still amazingly well done, but they just didn't have the damage right then and there. And that's gonna be Demon waiting for the right moment to get himself that RP going. And after that, he's got 3,300 gold. He is rich. And all of a sudden the kill score is 9-9. And the tower goes down. EG back on top once again. Experience graph is going to show it pretty clear. Gold graph going towards the 4K. Looking pretty solid as we now have only one tier 1 tower left standing on the bottom lane. It is going to be Mouse Sports. Obviously because the other tier 1s, I mean there's no towers down basically on the side of EG. And that is something that Mouse Sports probably want to change to try and get some core items up, trying to get some extra gold upon their supports if they actually smoke up. Fada gonna be having a Dream Coil up again as soon, doesn't have a Blink Dagger though, gonna be trying to defend their bottom tier 1, realizing that EG might come towards that one to take it down, but EG is actually delaying that push. And basically wasting Mouse Sports' time right now on the bottom lane. Let's see though. We have the Blink Lasso again on the Bed Rider. He's already gonna look for a kill. He sees now that there's people around there because the Jakiro is there. The smokes are gonna be going off soon. There he blinks in, finds the Jakiro, but he jumps in right into a smoke, realizes that only after he lassoed, and he goes down. Surprise, motherfucker. That's the way that the Lifestealer would have said it, probably. I'm not quite sure if I can say that on stream, but it was kind of surprise. Here's a surprise as well, EG. Going for the RP surprise.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Mouseport thinking they might be taking a free tower here.
Structures are fortified.
But they are in no such luck. Fortification is going to be there. Here comes Fear first. Tombstone goes up. Here comes the RP. Solo for Koikva. Black charging up his stun. Going to be going for one for Fear, but he gets a squirt away from that Ice Path up on 3 though. Macropyro up as well. Here comes the Bat Rider as Fear running himself through the fire and going down because of it. Cinnamon gonna be going down, putting a Nightmare. It is gonna be also the Lifestealer that goes down. It is gonna be Black that goes down. Fada and Pass on the run. Pass already home again. Fada running for his life. I don't think he can run very much faster though. Well, he was in time, I guess. EG, they just want the tower.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And they are able to do that. I don't think that Mousesports can defend this. The 5-man push from EG has begun and they are on top of things. Mousesports should not try to force out team fights with EG unless they know that there's no RP. I mean, that was a 4-on-5 team fight and still EG came out ahead. I mean, Batrider came in later. And they don't take the tier 1 tower. Very low though, but they didn't want to have the risk maybe to get it denied. EG. Playing some curious Dota. Careful Dota. Calculated Dota. And I feel also like they're intentionally giving people false hope so that they would go in and so that they can kill them off. Because right now the tier 1 tower is going to be the one that Mousesports wants. And is EG going to defend this? I mean, they have got soon an RP again, 12 seconds. So there is a Blink Dagger. They should realize this is going on. Are they going to be in time is the question. There's no fortification and Mousesports knows that because it was used previously.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And Mousesports is probably going to back off the moment they take this. And AG is going to be too late actually. And Mousesports runs.
Tower has fallen.
Question is, can Fear run faster? Because he has a tombstone to slow people down with. Decay? Nah. Blink might be able to do something. He blinks. He finds Pass. Pass goes down. Well, that's at least something. Jo more kills. He did die once now though this game. 5 to 0. No, 5 to 1 to 8. He's been in 13 out of the 14 kills. High involvement rates in all games we've seen him in today.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And we are going to be seeing the tower going down finally. Bamboo, waiting for a blink lasso, does still have it, looking for a target. I'm not going to be able to find it for now. I mean, everybody's hiding behind their tier 2.
Dire's bottom tower
And it's going to be the tier 2 that EG wants as well. I mean, while they're here, why not, right? And Bamboo got to wait for Firefly again. And there goes the tower.
Radiant's middle tower is
Demon
under
picking it
attack.
up. 1600 gold for him, but going to be going towards his BKB. Has already got the Ogre Axe and will be going for the next item soon. We're going to be having Fear. He is, of course, a support Undying, but he's getting quite a lot of gold, so I'm kind of curious to see what he's going to go for. Mechanism, of course, would do really well as a Pipe or either of those, as we're going to be seeing Bane not really going for those because he is the hard support, so the wards, etc. The amazing coverage that you see from BDS right now. Coverage. 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 More wards. It's all BDS. It's all BDS. And he has got more in his inventory. He's just a constant warding machine, granting the visage that EG needs to make sure they know that they can push down towers.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Black coming in.
That was a
Just throwing it to make sure that he doesn't get stunned himself. Of course, walking past the sentry. Oh, Black, last suit gonna be picked off here. He's gonna already die before the fight starts. Can they find more Black Pies? Back. Quickfire gonna be running for his life. Drum charge being used. Everybody being a bit faster. And EG backs off, realizing that the buyback might be their cue to back off. Even when their lasso is on cool and they still have an RP, so they could decide to still go if they really wanted to. They still want the tower though. Towers are what they want. Who cares about kills if we can get towers? Fada trying to stop the push just like Black does. EG backing off. Or are they? We've seen them do fake backs. But this time it's a real one. Okay. And they get themselves an invisibility rune up on their Magnus. So Demon will be able to go for a free RP. If he doesn't walk past the sentry ward, which is kind of surprising. They could have killed this off. And I think Pass wants to do that. He just wants to make sure that there's nobody around. Cute. Yeah. Better safe than sorry though. In the meantime, it is gonna be found that it almost has his blink dagger. Not been able to show himself that much in the fights. And without a blink dagger he can't really do that much. As we see Jo having his Lincolns ready, picked himself up a min through hammer, so looking to maybe go for a Desolator. As we have indeed the mechanism being built up by Fear. And the tier 2 tower is still something that Mousesports wants. Well, something that Mousesports wants, but they're not even getting a tier 1 right now. But it's also something that EG wants, and they're pretty close. Gem of Truth set up on the Bane as well. Beat is just constant warding. That vision is so important right now. And they're gonna be able to just pick up the tier 2 tower. Mousesports not interfering this time. And normally the thing that you do is you take down all the outer towers and you go to Roshan. So is EG gonna do that as well, or are they gonna go Roshan before going for the tier 2 top? They might actually just do that if they really wanted to. We see BDS just warding a bit. Could already be warding for Roche, but looks like that's not gonna be the case for now. Well, it might actually be. Look at all those wards. Wards are all around. And he might as well place them because there is a Gem of True Sight. Bamboo has it. With the 4 staff now also complete, we'll be able to get someone completely out of the position. In the meantime, we have got Pass sitting on 4 to 2 to 3 in terms of, well, in terms of kills. He's been in 7 out of the 11 kills. Not really doing bad. Fada sitting on 8, actually quite surprising. I thought he was gonna have less. Everybody having a bit the same of involvement rate, isn't it? Yeah, the lowest is gonna be the Lifestealer. Hasn't got any kills,